You built the pipelines, you got the data flowing, but then the bill arrives. It's huge, unpredictable, and feels impossible to control. What if I told you the default settings are designed for speed, not savings, and you are paying for resources you never even use? Let's fix that. Databricks' own settings are costing you thousands. Watch this. This always-on resource has a staggering cost of up to $30 per hour every hour. That's over $20,000 a month for just a single cluster idling at night and on weekends. You are literally paying for an empty, high-powered computer. Terminate it the instant work is done. Your auto-termination setting is your most powerful cost control. Think of auto-termination not as a sleepy timer, but as a kill switch. Your cluster is a racing engine, screaming at full RPM while it's just idling in the garage. Do not admire the horsepower you are burning. Shut it off. That default setting is a massive leak in your wallet. Your action is to slash that idle time to minutes, not hours. That default 1-hour timeout? It is a license to burn money. A driverless car left running. So stop paying for empty seats. Get surgical. For interactive work, set auto-termination to 15 minutes. For jobs, eliminate this cost entirely by using purpose-built, ephemeral job clusters that vanish the moment their work is done. You are now in control. Your Databricks bill hides a single, massive mistake. Let's fix it. This is a classic cost anchor trap. You are locking every single job, the daily ones, the tiny ones, into the same monstrous infrastructure your biggest monthly job requires. It is like renting a stadium to host a book club. You are paying a fortune for empty seats and echoing silence 95% of the time. Let's bring cost back to reality. So think about it. That huge monthly job lasts maybe an hour. You are making every job, the hundreds of small, daily tasks, pay the same inflated price for 23 hours of idleness every single day. Your bill isn't a calculation of useful work, it is a massive tax on waste. This inefficiency is pure profit leakage. Right sizing is a surgical strike, not a guess. Open Spark UI. Your workload history is a treasure map to savings. See which clusters guzzle resources while doing nothing. That idle capacity isn't standby, it is pure waste, burning cash by the minute. Match the resource to the real-time task, and watch those giant monthly line items start to crumble. Your Databricks bill has a hidden, costly mistake everyone is making. Here's the killer detail: every time autoscale triggers, it spins up a new executor. For a job that only runs for 2 minutes, half that time is just provisioning overhead. You are literally paying for infrastructure that never does real work. It's a tax on speed. For these jobs, use a fixed, small cluster. But autoscaling can backfire dramatically. Imagine your workload suddenly spikes, and autoscale maxes out to 1000 nodes for a tiny query. You have just paid a fortune for massive overkill. The fix: set aggressive, intelligent bounds. Cap that max based on your true data peaks, or you are renting a stadium for a book club. Autoscaling is a double-edged sword. Left unchecked, it'll blindly scale to meet any spike, no matter how brief. This isn't intelligent automation, it is budget arson. Your move: implement strict, data-driven guardrails. Define hard minimum and maximum cluster sizes based on real historical workload patterns, not hypotheticals. You control the machine, it should never control your costs. You are overspending due to one hidden, overlooked setting. This isn't about if a spot instance will fail, it is about when. Running 100% spot guarantees job chaos and costly recomputations. The genius move is a fallback strategy. We will configure a small percentage of reliable, on-demand instances as a safety net. This slashes your bill dramatically while ensuring your jobs finish without painful, expensive retries. You have left thousands on the table. The real power is in your strategy, not the percentage. Automate your blend, start aggressively with 90% spot, then smoothly fall back to on-demand. This dynamic approach, based on workload sensitivity, delivers maximum savings without the fear of total failure. Your safety net is intelligent, not just present. Let's be honest, a pure on-demand cluster is a waste. But a pure spot cluster is a gamble. The elegant win. Hybrid. Lock your driver on reliable on-demand. Then, let your workers run on spot instances. You split the risk, the brain is safe, the muscle is cheap. This one architectural decision alone carves thousands off your bill, reliably. Stop overpaying for Databricks, cut 40% with one hidden setting. Listen closely. All those tiny data files are costing you a fortune. Each one incurs a significant storage tax, forcing your queries to process massive overhead just to read a handful of rows. This cripples performance and silently inflates your bill every single time a job runs. You are paying to read metadata, not your data. The worst part. You already paid for this storage. Now you are paying again, a massive compute penalty just to access what you own. Your clusters are paralyzed, sifting through useless file headers. You do not have a data problem. You have an indexing crisis, forcing your engines to work 100 times harder than they should. Imagine your data lake is a vast, chaotic library. Every time you run a query, the engine must sprint past millions of tiny, scattered index cards. Optimize and order consolidate your data into organized, coherent bookshelves. You transform that frantic sprint into a single, direct step to the right volume, slashing the compute time you waste on pure navigation. That hidden charge is inflating your Databricks costs right now. Next, you must see what you are using. Before this week ends, run the system tables query I have linked below. It reveals the raw consumption driving every single charge, showing you exactly which workloads to target. This is the truth your invoice hides. Do not just audit costs, audit behavior. Take that system table data and ruthlessly sort it. You'll find the single most expensive workload. Now, force that team to justify it. Ask them, is this schedule critical? Are these resources oversized? You are holding them accountable for their cloud spend. This one conversation can fund your next project. What if you could turn those oversized clusters into pure profit? Right now, find your most common workload pattern. Stop letting it run on demand. Lock it into a pre-configured, automated job cluster. The savings are instant and dramatic. You are not just cutting a cost, you are reclaiming budget that's currently being wasted. Now, go do it. Stop paying for idle time by managing cluster lifecycle. Right-size your compute by analyzing actual workload patterns. Optimize storage to reduce the compute needed for queries. Pick one mistake from this video to fix first and check your savings next month.